Hi, my name is Bipin. Now I'm going to discuss with you a problem which appeared in the joint entrance examination of IIT recently in 2025. I'm going to solve this problem in two ways. The first is using mathematical common sense and second is elegant solution. Now there are two terms which are popularly used. One is mathematical maturity, which helps us in writing elegant solutions. Other is mathematical common sense, which has to be applied when the number of questions are many. They are objective type. They are quite many. We can't afford to spend time on each and every question, each and every problem, solving it fully. So let me solve the question in two ways. Let me share my screen with you. Yes. So my name is Bipin Musale, and this problem appeared in the joint entrance examination of IIT in 2025. The problem reads like this. Find product of all the solutions of this equation. The given equation is e raised to 5 times log of x to the base e, the whole square plus 3 is equal to x raised to 8. The left-hand side is an exponential function. The right-hand side is an algebraic function or polynomial function, you can say, where x equal to 0. And the options given are like this. First option is e raised to 8 raised to 5. Second is e raised to 6 upon 5. Third is e square. And fourth is e. Now, see, this equation, left hand side is exponential function, right hand side is algebraic function. Now consider the simple equation of this type e raised to x equal to x square. Now this equation, the curves e raised to x, that is exponential curve, and x square, that is a parabola, simple parabola. These two curves will intersect at only 2 points. This we know well, okay, by limited studies. The similar thing we can expect here. Now x raised to 8 also will look like somewhat like parabola. Okay, and left hand side is also exponential curve. Okay, so we can expect that these two curves, one representing the left hand side, other representing the right hand side, will also intersect each other at only 2 points. Why? Because e raised to x and x square, y to equal x square, they intersect only at 2 points. So it is very natural to expect that there will be only two solutions of this. Okay. Another thing you can guess, just because of these options are all e to the powers of e, both the solutions of this equation are going to be powers of e alone. So these two things we can expect, we can guess only by using mathematical common sense. Okay. First is we make use of the knowledge that e raised to x and x square. These two curves intersect at only 2 points. Now, this left hand side is also similar to that exponential function. Right hand side is also similar to this power of x and even power of x. So we can expect that this equation will have two solutions, and from the options given we can expect, it is very easy to guess that both these solutions are the powers of e. Okay. Now let us start guessing on the solutions. What could be a simple x equal to 0 cannot be a solution. Okay, because x equal to 0 is not, first of all, not a power of e, and it is given that x is greater than 0. What about x equal to 1, that is e raised to 0? Can x equal to 1 be solution? Let us check. Put x equal to 1 on both sides of this equation. Okay, what we get, right hand side is 1 put to the power 8 is 1, and the left hand side we know that log of 1 to any base is 0. So this reduces to left hand side, reduces to e to the power 3. Okay, which is not true, right? So x equal to 1 cannot be the solution. X equal to 1 cannot be the solution of this equation. Fine. That is e to the power 0 cannot be the solution. Let us see x equal to e. See, another, we started with simple numbers. Sorry. First was 0 is ruled out. Other is 1 is e to the power 0. See, 0, 1, e, I, pi. These are called the fundamental mathematical constants. So 0 is ruled out already by given conditions. X, we checked that x equal to 1 is not solution. Now let us check if x equal to e is the solution. If we substitute x by e in this equation, we see that left hand side and right hand side they tally, they are equal. Okay. So x equal to e is the solution of this equation. Fine. What could be the other what could be the other solution? Okay. Now, one more thing. See, e to the power 0, that is 1. It is not solution that we know. E is the solution. That means 1 into e. The product cannot be e, right? So this option is ruled out because product of the two solutions cannot be e, right? Now let us see why we are taking x equal to e raised to 1 upon 5, because one of the options is x raised to 6 upon 5. So e into e raised to 1 upon 5 will be e raised to 6 upon 5. So that means the product. Suppose x equal to e upon e raised to 1 upon 5 is a solution. Suppose. Now replace x by e raised to 1 upon 5 in the given equation. So what we get, right hand side will be e raised to 8 upon 5 and left hand side will come out to be here e raised to 1 upon 5 into this log of e is 1. So it will be left hand side will come out to be e raised to 16 upon 5. Okay. That is 1 upon 5 plus 3. 1 upon 5 plus 3 is 16 upon 5. So left hand side is not equal to the right hand side. Okay. This is not true. So x equal to e raised to 1 by 5 is not a solution. This means what? E raised to 6 upon 5 cannot be the product of two solutions, right? So these options, two options are ruled out. Now, in the same way, let us check e raised to 3 by 5 because e into e raised to 3 by 5 is equal to e raised to 1 plus 3 upon 5, that is e raised to 8 upon 5, which is given one of the options. So let us check e raised to x equal to e raised to 3 by 5 is a solution. Now, if we substitute x by e raised to 3 by 5, the right hand side becomes e raised to 24 upon 5. And left hand side is also the same. Okay. So e raised to 3 by 5 satisfies this equation. And x equal to e raised to 3 by 5 is indeed a solution. So x equal to e is the solution, x raised to e raised to 3 by 5 is the solution. And so what? We get, okay. Now let us check this whether x equal to e is a double solution, or if x equal to e is a double solution, what are all the product? We can't say that because there are only two solutions, right? So suppose x equal to e square is a solution. So what we get, the product of the solutions e raised to 13 upon 5, but which is not options. It is none of the options given. So x equal to e square is also not a solution. And the only option left is e raised to 8 by 5. Yes, that is the correct option. Okay, so this is how we make use of mathematical common sense for solving such type of questions. Now let us take the elegant solution of this problem. Now this problem we can transform into a quadratic equation like this. We take natural log of both sides. Now the left hand side becomes just the exponent of the e, pi times natural log of x square plus 3. The right hand side is 8 times log of x. Now there is a quadratic in ln x. Okay, quadratic in natural log of x. Some people replace this ln x by y, but it is not necessary we can factor this like this and solve this equation to get natural log of x equal to either 3 by 5 or 1 and x equal to e raised to 3 by 5 or x equal to e, and the product of course is e raised to 8 by 5. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thanks a lot.